Hey everybody, Brian DeFibri back here again for my next update. Now, where I am right now is this is actually the weekend of 23rd of November. And so we just finished, or I just finished, week 20 of my shoulder rehab. Well, that's 3 weeks since my week 17 video that I did previously. And so because I've got 3 weeks to update here, I'm going to just do all these here and break them into 3 separate videos because I want to show you the new exercises as well as talk about each week's progression. This is going to be 3 weeks of updates starting here with week 18. Okay, so week 18 was a couple weeks ago. What we added in week 18 was starting to do some more scapular work now. I was doing the push-up plus or protractions, I call them scap pushes. And what we added to that, what my PT added to that was Supermans, lying with my chest on the big ball, and you'll see that as I demonstrated here. I like to call them touchdowns just because that seems more like a football touchdown signal here to me, but it's Supermans. Other people call them Supermans. And you'll see when I do these, it's kind of tough for me yet to get the arm fully range of motion here. This is flexion. It fully in line with the body. I can't get it back all the way, but that's improving. All right. So I'm doing 3 sets of 10 with the Supermans with my chest on the big ball. Sometimes I'll do them with my chest on a bench here, but you know they both work the same. So working on scapular strength, scapular stability. With those exercises. Then what we also added was now I'm doing TRX rows, recline rows on the TRX. And I'm supersetting that with continuing with the push-ups. And in week 18 I got my push-ups down to just above knee level. Use a jump box at the PT clinic, and in here I just put the bar in the rack right about knee level. And I'm doing 3 sets of 10 push-ups. And 3 sets of 10 supersetting that with the TRX rows. Then what we also added this week, which was really tough at first here, was lat pull downs, and I'll show you what those look like. The lat pull downs are tough because it was really hard at first for me, and painful even, to get the left arm in a good, where am I? There. In a good vertical plane, okay? So I can't go completely vertical with that left shoulder yet. So to get those lat pull downs, I just lean back a little and get kind of like a reclined pull down there. Also, it's really painful, and this is just because you know the range of motion. I'm trying to work out the range of motion, building the strength. It's tough for me to pull the bar down on the pull downs past my chin, so I'm shortening the range of motion here, and you'll see that, but it's building the strength, and each time I do it I get a little bit more out of it, so it's all good. Let's see, so those are the new exercises here for week 18, and I'll show you what those look like in just a minute. Now let me tell you also what I did on the weekend. That was the 10th of November, a couple weeks ago. In addition to my shoulder rehab, I went down south to watch my son's football game at Azusa Pacific, and I was going to go climb Garcia Trail again. And you can check the YouTube channel here and a couple of my other Garcia Trail videos. It's a great trail for climbing. It's tough. It's not super tough, but it's pretty tough. 1.2 miles and 1,100 vertical feet. So it's in a lot of places practically straight up. All right. Well, to make a long story short, my mom, my son's grandmother, she wanted to give it a try also. She's 74 and she's in good shape, but she greatly underestimated Garcia Trail. So I knew it would take her, she would be going at a very slow pace. My son went with her to keep her company. Great job there, Mick, on keeping Banna company there. But I used the opportunity, since I knew she was going to take a long time. I did a double. I climbed Garcia Trail twice. I did a double. Now, other people do that. In fact, there was another guy doing it that day. So it's not like I'm doing something that nobody else has done. But I'll tell you what, it was hard, okay? It blew up my legs, trashed my legs. My legs were sore for about a week after that. But 2 times up Garcia Trail, up, running down. The running down the trail was really what blew me up worse, because 1 mile, you know, running and jogging downhill at a pretty steep pitch is a lot of eccentric load on the quads, and even the glutes and the hams and my calves. They were just tore up from the run down. So when I got down to the bottom and turned around to come back up again, my legs were blown already and just smashed from running down. So the second climb was a little bit harder. I got the first climb done in about 27 minutes. The second climb took me almost 30 minutes, or just over 30, I think. But anyway, I got the double Garcia. My whole point with that is I can't do everything with my shoulder, but I can keep training and doing hard things and doing challenging things. That is important to keep mentally tough, to keep the body strong, okay? To build that mental toughness and that inner toughness, doing hard things and training around, always training around an injury, okay? So that was week 18. I'll cut it here. I'll show you the week 18 exercises, and then we'll go on to weeks 19 and 20, all right? All right, so this is the Superman exercises. I call them touchdowns, but Supermans, and chest is supported on the stability ball here, the big ball, and what we got is just raising the arms, lifting them up overhead. Now this is about as high as I can get the arm. I can't come up here and stay in the same plane or the angle as my body. Like, this is about as far as I can raise this shoulder right now. So I'm just doing them right here, just like this, and I'll do 10 of these Supermans or touchdowns, and then I'll superset those with my scat pushes or push-up plus, and I do those on the bench. So that's the first new exercise here in week 18. Okay, and now the next new set of exercises here in week 18 is TRX recline rows, and supersetting that with push-ups. Now here in my weight room here, I don't have TRX, so I'm using the blast straps, and I'll show you the recline rows there, and then, well, I'll just do that right now. So I hope I don't come out of the video here, but I'm back about this far right now, and it's just your pretty standard recline row, and I do 10 of these. 8, 9, 10. All right, then I'm supersetting that with push-ups. And here in the Lion's Cage, right now I'm right about my knees level for the push-ups. So I just put the bar in the rack here, and it's just above my knees, as you can see here. And I just come out here like this and just do my push-ups. And so here in week 18, I'm doing 3 sets of 10 of each. And then the last exercise that's new this week is the lat pull down. So let me set that up here. Okay, and so these are the lat pull downs that I just started doing this week here in week 18. And you'll see that I've got to lean back a little bit, and I can't pull the bar down much further past my chin. I have 50 pounds here on my cable. The first day I did this in the PT clinic, I could only do 20 pounds, and I could only pull it down to maybe between my nose and my chin. My shoulder was just so tight, and it was really uncomfortable. But each time I do it, it works it out a little more, and I get a little stronger. So this is just your basic lat pull down, but what I do is I make sure that I retract and pull my shoulder blades down, retract my shoulders, and hold that retraction. And you can see I'm leaning back a little bit because I can't go fully vertical. And I'm just doing a nice lat pull down here. And Week 18 here, I'm doing 3 sets of 10 of these. And it's feeling pretty good. So I think that's it for week 18. I'll come back with week 19 updates and new exercises. Later.